Hi, today we continue again with the PHP programming. I already published 3 videos. Please check that out. I talked about variable rules. We have different language videos, about 8 languages. Please check all of them. PHP programming, syntax, commands, echo, print statements, output statements. There are 2 output statements in PHP, echo, print. Let's see here, echo and print. Echo print statement, it does not return any value. Print statement returns the value of 1 upon successful completion of the statement, successful execution. Echo print statement can have multiple parameters. Print statement has usually only one parameter. Let's see here. So how this works, I already explained. Web server is here, script is getting executed. In the browser, this is browser 1, computer 1, browser 2, computer 2. It will display here in HTML format. The program comes here as PHP, .php file. When this file executed here, it changes the output to HTML format. That's what the HTML we see on the computer screen. It formats everything. Let's see here. So what does test.php file have? It has HTML statements, elements tags, PHP statements, HTML tags, PHP statements. It can even call another PHP file. We'll see in the advanced topics. And all statements need to end with semicolon. This is one example regarding the PHP, how we comment in program. I always tell in every language, please put comments so that later after a year, when you go and see into your own code or program, you will understand why you wrote that logic. Other people can also see what they have written. They can understand better. Doc type HTML, HTML body tags, those are the opening. See here, PHP file, the syntax, less than, question mark, PHP, all the statements, question mark, greater than. This is the PHP script syntax. That's what we put here. See, PHP starts here, ends here. This is what is shown here. A comment, you put 2 slashes, PHP is useful. I put a semicolon. Or you can use pound sign, ampersand, PHP MySQL combo. So I put in 2 comments, 2 separate lines. So these are 2 different ways of single line comment. What if I want to put a bunch of lines in the comment? Same syntax. I put slash asterisk multiple comments. You can put so many lines, 100 lines, 50 lines. Usually we put 2-3 lines. Asterisk slash. When I say 100 lines, sometimes you may need to comment a whole portion of the program to test the execution of other part of the program. That's when this is very useful. You can't keep putting all this or line by line, it will take a lot of time. So you just starting of the line, put this, end of the line. You may have 100 statements of code, but you can uncomment it while you want to run fully. That's how we debug the programs. A program has different parts, 10 parts. Okay, this is another example of these echo and print statements. See those? Echo, you put a HTML tag, learn. Echo, every day is fun. 2 separate strings and it concatenates. See the output, learn, every day is fun. And you can put $, this is a variable. You're putting 25 in X, 50 in Y variable, 2 different variables. Echo $x plus $y, that is 75. Print, super. Same thing I'm using. Instead of echo, I use print. $x minus $y, negative 25. You can use print in 2 different forms. Either print, see I didn't use any parentheses. You can use parentheses for clarity. So here we saw some introduction about syntax, comments, echo, print. I gave a lot of examples. Let's move on to the next one, data types. What data types are used in PHP programming? See here, integer, float, string, Boolean, array, object, null, resource. Let's start with integer. It should have at least one digit, like 9. And no decimal points, because it's integer. There are 4 bases, base 10 decimal, like 10, 11,000, these are base 10. Hexadecimal, 1A, B, 16 digit number. Base 8 octal, base 2 binary. I have a separate video explaining about the different number systems. Please watch them. Float, 2 types, decimal point, exponent, like 2 power 3, here 2.3, or string, text in single or double quotes. Boolean, true, false. Array, you know about array. Array, it has an index. Array is a variable which has multiple values. I explained in different languages, about arrays. Check my Java, C++, object-oriented. I have a separate video about object-oriented programming. There you can understand about objects and arrays. Watch them. Null. Null means empty, no value. You will use in the programming a lot in all languages. Resource. When it references outside PHP function references. This is a basic intro about data types. I'm going to give more examples about each of these in a program in the next chapter. Thanks for watching.